Nana Amajima, and this is the Sports Chat. Nana, good morning and welcome back.
Good morning, thank you.
Okay, so Kotoko are in the news. On Tuesday, we heard that Kotoko had released some players, and then yesterday they released more players. So Kotoko, they are on a clear out, yeah. And so Kumasi Asante Kotoko have further released 7 players in addition to the 11 that were released by the club on Tuesday, in what is a clear out that would see new players join the Porcupine Warriors for the new season. Now the 7 players are Samuel Asamoah, Nana Beyin Amwa, Ishaku Fuseini, Rocky Dramena, and Richmond Opoku, Julius Ofori Ziggy, Shadrach Ado. Now, Ibrahim Danlad, who was captain of the side, was earlier released on Tuesday, together with Isaac Opong, Carlo Watara, Nicholas Osebonsu, Agustin Champong, Nicholas Mensah, John Tedeku, and then Sheriff Mohammed, George Mfegi. Surprising one, George Mfegi, Serge Eric Zeze, and then Mwais Putai. So Putai Tia. Now, in an emotional goodbye message to the fans, he thanked them. That's Danlad. So Danlad thanked them for their support and assured them that he would always be a Kotoko fan.
To thank all Kumasi Asante Kotoko family for making me who I am today. From the first day I joined this great club, I feel privileged and proud to represent Kumasi Asante Kotoko. As a boy, living as a man, and forever as a supporter of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Oh,
That's so emotional.
I came as a boy.
Now I'm going as a man.
Hey.
Oh, that's emotional.
So how do you feel, Kotoko? 18 people gone, players.
Okay, so
They didn't even wait for. I mean, the season just ended last Sunday. God.
so this is what happened when you don't plan very well. So I've listened to Coach Prosper Nateogum's explanation as to why he's letting all these players go.
Yeah.
And he says that when he came to Kotoko, his plan was to build with the young players.
Yeah.
But you know Kotoko, the fans, they don't have patience for players to develop and then become the player that they want them to be.
Eventually,
So that is the problem. The plan that he had is not the same thing that the fans have for the coach. So that is why he's letting all these players go. I mean, Danlad Ibrahim, he has served.
Yeah.
Being with the club for 8 good years. That's a very
And he's the
long
captain of the
time.
side, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very, very long time. Even though at a point he had dropped in form. He lost his position to Frederick Asari and all that. I'm sure he's had a good time.
But then 18 players.
That's
a whole
lot.
team.
So that's what the player, the coach said.
Yeah.
He signed a lot of young players, hoping to build with them, but it's not working. So he has to let them go. Sign players who are already made.
Yeah.
Kotoko, they need players who are already made.
Yeah.
They don't need yeah, like they'll nurture the players.
Right.
The players no, they want already made players. Right. So the coach has learned from his mistakes. So he had to. So I'm sure they'll make a lot of signings. But Kotoko is known for making a lot of signings before the season starts. You say, hey, let's welcome this player. Let's welcome this player.
And then gets to a point then
they are not being used.
Well,
they are on the bench and all that. But I hope that this news is and they'll do their things well.
Right.
Going for players that they need. Players that they need, not players.
So at least it tells us one thing, that Prosper Nateogun would be in next season.
Oh, yeah.
For the fact that they've cleared out. Yes, well, let's see how the clear out goes. I know that Hearts of Oak would also be clearing out some players. Now, let's talk about MTN FA Cup, of course. So on Sunday, MTN FA Cup would be at the University of Ghana Stadium. And as I brought to you yesterday, 4 female referees would be taking charge of the men's game. Now, yesterday, I was speaking with Mercy Tego. She was unavailable with voice, so she sent a text. So she says that anyway, this isn't the first time all ladies referees are officiating men's game. During my time, 3 of us officiated Final versus Accra Suffolk at Swedru and some other Premier League matches. However, these matches really encourage the ladies to bring out the best in them. It also serves as motivation. It takes fear of incompetence from the ladies and gives them the platform to showcase their abilities. As some people perceive them to be weak in terms of officiating. Remember, it's the same laws of the game and it's universal. There is no difference in the laws of the game when it comes to football in general. The ladies even officiate better when they do officiate men's game. Relax for me. If you ask me, I would say no, because all of them are international referees and they've been doing high-level international tournaments time and again. Rita is appointed as one of CAF's Women's Championships League referees. So you see, they have what it takes to officiate our local male games. Therefore, this game can never be used to assess their abilities. They are already capable.
Oh yes, indeed.
Women empowerment.
We are better at whatever that we do.
So you think if on Sunday mistakes should come from the female referees, we shouldn't use it to judge them?
No. You see, we live in a country where we think that, I mean, most people think that women cannot do some of these things. I mean, fields that are male dominated.
Yeah.
I mean, the sports industry is also male dominated. Until recently, we were female journalists, they doubted us that we had nothing to offer. And that is what is happening in the refereeing.
Yeah.
You
So it's good for us.
It's good. It's good. And I hope that they will be respected. The players will respect
the decisions
on the pitch.
That's
they
what
shouldn't think that they are women, so they don't know what they are about.
Yeah.
I'm so happy this is happening. I mean, as I said, it's not the first time, and it won't be the last time.
Right.
It should be happening more often. The Ghana Premier League, we
So-
see a woman officiating matches and all that. That is what we need. And
So
I'm
on
sure
Sunday,
they will deliver.
would be at the University of Ghana
Yes,
Sports
they will
Stadium,
deliver.
and then we'll see. So now let's move to the Euros, where Scotland's hopes of reaching the knockout stages of a major tournament for the first time in their history still alive. And then after a hard-fought 1-1 draw against Switzerland in Group A, now the draw puts Scotland 1 point from 2 games in Group A, 3 behind second place Switzerland, who are all but qualified along with Germany. Now let's hear from Scotland captain Andrew Robertson speaking after the game.
Yeah, look, obviously the other night wasn't easy. Came up against a really good team and we didn't show up the way we wanted to, and that always makes it difficult when you come up against one of the best in the world. And we got punished for it, that's for sure. So obviously there was a lot of disappointed faces come Saturday morning, but we gave the lads till night time to get over it, and then we moved on, because in tournament football you have our next game round the corner, and we want to try and show up the way we believe that we can, the way we believe that Scotland can play, and I don't think we've done that the other night. So we need to try and do that. We need to try and play to our strengths and, try and play a lot better than what we did in pretty much every area. Because I think, we know we didn't do our best in all positions on Friday, and, hopefully that's different come tomorrow night.
Now, Germany has become the first nation to reach the last 16 of the Euro 2024 as goals from Jamal Musiala and then Alki Gundogan secured a 2-0 victory over Hungary. Now, Germany have now won their opening 2 matches at the Euros for the 5th time. Speaking after the game, Gundogan praised his teammate Jamal Musiala. According to him, Musiala is currently the most important player in the German setup.
He is incredible. It's such a joy to play with him, because he's someone who can do the unexpected in every single situation, and such a difference maker for our team. Maybe, the most important one at the moment for us in such a young age as well, especially when it comes about creating, or getting the ball, take-ons, giving the final pass, scoring goals, which he added now to his game as well, which is very important for someone playing in such an offensive position. And I love him. He's such a complete player and such a nice guy as well, very humble. And if he keeps doing his thing, the way he's doing right now, he can be one of the best.
In the other fixture, Croatia played a 2-2 draw with Albania. In today's fixtures, Slovenia would meet Serbia. Italy would play Spain. Big game. Italy taking on Spain. And England would come up against Denmark. And England manager Gareth Southgate has been speaking ahead of the game.
I think we have to prove that, really. So, obviously, the opponent's not going to sit here and say we're a load of idiots and lead into the game that way. We know that we have good players. We know that we can play better than we did the other day. But I thought the players, in what is an incredibly pressurised moment, started the game exceptionally well and defended brilliantly throughout the whole game. And I think they'll be better for that game. I think they'll be better for having a game under their belt. Physically, we'll be better for having a lot of the players having had a game. And emotionally, there's so much tension. I don't think people can really understand what it is like for young players. So pleased to have got the result from that. And we know we have to be better now against a strong Danish team tomorrow.
All right, let's end with Liverpool, where Liverpool new boss, of course, Arne Slot, has given the fans a hint of what they might expect next season, saying his football style has been inspired by the rivalry between his predecessor at Anfield, Jurgen Klopp, and then Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola. Slot left Feyenoord at the end of last season to replace Klopp, who spent 9 years at Anfield. Now, the Dutchman has now given his first club interview at Liverpool. According to him, the Liverpool appointed him because of the similarities of style of play between him and then Klopp.
I think there are, and I think that's also one of the reasons why I came in, because I think the way Liverpool scouted me, I don't think if that's the right word to use, but I'm not sure about that, but they were looking for not the exact same type, but I think when something has been successful, a certain way of playing, you would like to extend this or to go on with this, and it's probably one of the reasons why they came to me as well. Yeah, it is my style, but I think it's the style of many modern coaches at the moment, of Guardiola and Klopp, and I think at a big club where I've worked at Feyenoord as well, it is probably the only style you can play, to have the ball a lot, to have a lot of energy, and I think also now there are comparisons between the club I just left behind and the club I'm going to work for now.
All right, so that was coach of Liverpool, Arne Slot there. Big words coming in from him. Style of play. Liverpool fans should expect some good football. Right, Nana? Liverpool fans should expect some good football.
Of course, they should expect some good football. But he's coming from a different league.
Yeah.
The English Premier League is a different ball game altogether.
Thank you very much.
He should stop talking too much. I can't wait for the Euros to be over. Then the English Premier League will start.
Well, we would have to go to the Olympics. Then after the Olympics...
Yes, I just can't wait for the English Premier League to start.
All right.
I can't wait.
That's all for Sports Chat this morning. My name is Joe Saji. I was here with Nana Majimine. Speak Right is up next.